DCM Works, the show where I watch all the stuff I was supposed to watch when I was 10.
It was probably a song that reminded me of it, or I'd done an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice.
Writing is definitely an isolating thing.
From an outside perspective, that's weird as
It makes
fuck.
us look really mental.
But that is because of what it kind of said about art.
I had fun in bits. There were fun bits.
We went and bought a value pack of straps.
Oh my god, we did. There's a big lesson here to learn about storytelling.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Upfronts podcast, official podcast of Digital and Creative Media Works. My name is David, DCM Creative Director, Lead Writer, and Handsome Boy. Joined as always by my co-host Ben.
I'm not letting you slide with that, but...
Come on, man. I just thought it would be a nice little, just like add a little flavor.
Nah.
How do you keep getting progressively closer to your microphone?
Because I get progressively tireder,
okay,
so I gotta compensate.
Benjamin, do you know what we're talking about this week?
Jurassic Park!
Talking about the storytelling of Jurassic Park. I finally watched it.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it for the first time the other night.
Like, Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Like 1997,
Yep.
Jurassic Park.
Yes, I did.
Damn, son. That's...
yeah.
You're about 20 years behind the party.
Look, it was popular, so I just never got around to it. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was popular,
and
so you
I'm
never
just
watched
too
it.
cool to watch, and so I waited till it was uncool again to watch it.
Are you kidding me? It's always cool to watch
Fuck.
Jurassic
No,
Park.
I'm trying to be hipster. Don't harsh my vibe.
Nah, there's nothing hipster about watching Jurassic Park
It's
in 2016.
it's real good.
It's just a good film.
It's I have bits I don't like though. And that's
Sam Neill, oh, love him.
Morgan Freeman.
Cute. What?
Not Morgan Freeman, the other guy.
I was gonna say Morgan Freeman's not in this
Samuel
film.
Jackson.
Yeah.
I had in my head the image of Samuel Jackson, but
When you said Morgan Freeman,
I'm an idiot.
you're a little bit
It's
racist.
just a little bit racist, apparently. I was thinking about Kill Bill. That's why I said. Nope, that's also Samuel
It's also
Jackson.
not Morgan Freeman either.
What did I watch with Morgan Freeman recently?
I don't know, the Lego movie.
No, who is he in that?
He's like God.
Okay, it's interesting.
He voices God himself.
Isn't he Gandalf?
Let's just go on.
Anyway,
Let's just continue.
Look, I probably should have followed that word up with another word. I didn't. Look, so this film was interesting because I heard a lot about how good it was, and because everyone loves it. And Gabe, shoutouts to Gabe, he's definitely listening. Apologies for all the things I'm going to say that aren't nice about this film. It's like one of his favorite films of all time.
It's a great film.
Look,
I mean, you can't say anything wrong about Jurassic Park.
there's nothing. Obviously, it's flawless.
Because it is flawless.
You know what? I'll say this: it was nothing like I expected it to be.
What do you expect it to be?
I don't know. I thought it was gonna be like this romp, but it was just like really solid.
Yeah, no, it's a
just, like,
good
really
movie, dude.
Like it was just solid. Like I didn't really.
Like there's nothing.
I didn't expect.
It's perfectly paced.
There was
It's
no-
got all the right high points, got all the right low
I didn't
points.
go. I know what's gonna happen in the next scene. Everything felt quite natural.
Yeah,
There was a lot of.
it's got a good
causation.
soundtrack,
It's got a great soundtrack.
good actors. The children actors aren't like a fucking waste of time.
I mean, I said that to you before they started screaming. The kids actors do the job that
Well,
they have to do, and
They're a waste of time. They're just not bad at being a
I don't
waste
want
of
to
time.
strangle them, so they pass the kid actor test. Like, because that's often you see a kid actor and you're like, I would like to murder you.
There's no
Huh?
the teenage actors they get in the what's his name? The dude that always plays like mob bosses. Like
Excuse me.
Torino something. That's his last
What
name.
are you talking?
The film's called The Family, and the kid actors in that film fucking suck. Don't watch it.
Okay, I'm not.
No.
You gonna keep flailing over there? Do you want to move on?
Yeah, we'll continue. No, but like it's a good film. I don't know what you think is wrong with it, but
There's a few things. Look,
enlighten us.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna be
I'm
like.
gonna rebuttal all of these because
Fine,
I think I love this movie.
Look, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really solid.
I was one of those kids that was like dinosaurs, yay!
As an adult, I'm like dinosaurs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dinosaurs are the coolest.
Dude, it's a rad time.
Yeah.
There's some stuff in there that I just thought was a bit. I mean, okay, let's just dive in.
Let's go through the list.
Get waist deep, and it's in my brain pan.
Yeah.
The first thing I thought was weird was the way that the scenes where the Triceratops is sick. Is that what it is? Triceratops.
What, the one where they dig through the shit for it?
Yeah,
That is a Triceratops.
There's nothing
One
wrong
for 3 horns.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Triceratops.
Okay, don't make fun of me. I couldn't remember what. Right, I couldn't remember if
You
that
gotta
was
learn your
that.
dinosaurs, bro.
Or the other one, the Stegosaurus, that's totally different, isn't it?
Stegosaurus is the one with the plates
Spines,
on its back.
which
Yeah.
isn't in this film.
No, there's no Stegosaurus in this one.
Because that would have been
It's a
ridiculous.
different period.
It would have been ridiculous. It is a different period. I'd said that was condescending. I didn't mean that to be condescending.
Are they
Look,
different? I think they are.
Sure, why not?
Pretty sure they are.
I
I haven't researched
This-
dinosaurs in a while.
This is a podcast. We can say whatever we like. It
yeah,
doesn't matter.
and it's truth.
No, it's just
So
free.
so yeah, the
It's just free, so we're not. not bound to make it accurate. Look,
Sure.
what I was going to say about that scene is there was nothing wrong with like the idea of the scene, but the way they blocked it out and filmed it, it was the first time in the film I was like, whoa, this is weird. Like, it's just paced weirdly and it's filmed weirdly, and it really like threw me out. Like, it was the first
Was it
because
because was it because the scene has absolutely no point except to make a poop joke? Poop joke.
I mean, it was good. It was multi-purpose in that it characterized really well, like, and really strongly all of the characters in that scene. But I just thought it was like a weird, like, it seemed to exist solely for the purpose of splitting up Alan and then the woman whose name I've forgotten, so that later on they can meet up again. And it just felt like it just felt really like
Forced.
not forced, but artificial. And I think that wasn't helped by the way that they shot it, and it was very emotional. Like, it really threw me out of the film for that whole... And then after that, I was back in. But for that whole scene, I was like, this is odd. And I couldn't put my finger on why exactly. I think it was, like, a combination of the lighting and, like, the way that they were filming it. And the copy I had, which this is no fault of the film, it's just worth noting. The audio wasn't mixed amazingly well, because it was a DVD. So, like, it's just, like...
Gross.
It's not great. And I was like, man, I wish I had a pirated copy. But I just had a fucking DVD because I'm a pleb.
You just had a gosh damn legal copy. God damn,
Yeah.
what a shame.
I've owned apparently a copy of Jurassic Park for 5 years.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and I never even unwrapped it.
Yeah.
I still have a copy of Batman Under the Red Hood that's not unwrapped. Anyway,
Well,
yeah, no one uses DVDs anymore.
no.
But yeah, so part of that whole scene just felt weird, and I don't
Yeah,
know
I
why.
mean, I kind of get that feeling with that scene as well. It doesn't. It's sort of a. It's one of those like very happy coincidences. Which is like, oh, that's convenient. But it's not like story breaking convenient. It just slightly sets things up for like some later happenings. But you see
what I mean though, right? Like it just felt a little like disjointed.
Plus, there's just a big pile of poop, and like if that one dinosaur makes a pile of poop that big, why aren't there just mounds of poop everywhere?
Where are they putting all the poop?
Like,
in?
where's all the poop go?
Where are they putting all the poop?
Like, there's no poop in the rest of the entire
poop
film.
everywhere. Is
yeah.
there a poop clean? They should have engineered them not to have buttholes. That's what I'm saying.
But then where would all the poop go?
Doesn't matter. That's the dinosaur's
just-
problem.
Oh, okay. They just get bloated and they're full of... Yeah, that's
BD Wong was great. I liked him in his little role that he was in.
Who's
He's the chief scientist. He's in all of the Jurassic Parks.
Is he the old one?
No, he's the fucking... Isn't he the old one? BD Wong is a fucking Asian scientist, bro. Come on, it's BD Wong. You don't know
Oh,
what
yeah,
BD Wong is?
yeah, him.
Dude, BD Wong is
Yeah.
a hero. He's in fucking
Right,
NCIS or whatever.
I haven't seen Jurassic Park in about a
SVU
year.
Or NCIS or CVQ or whatever.
I'm running entirely off, like, my memory of the film.
Oh, so
Just a
as
heads
usual,
up.
you just didn't watch it.
Nah.
Okay.
I have seen it, though. I've seen
not
it numerous
surprising.
times where I know the film.
Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me.
No.
Todd pulled to you in the episode we had the advisory boys on. Todd didn't watch the film before the episode.
You don't have to watch The Thing to know what The Thing's about. It's just about a thing.
Yeah,
Like, this is just about dinosaurs from the Jurassic period, even though it's not.
it's not really what it's about.
It's mostly just the Cretaceous
family.
period.
It's about family.
Well.
La famille, as Vin Diesel would say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, have you not seen the Fast and Furious?
No, because they're shit.
They're amazing. Anyway, so the other wow, okay, I was expecting because I'd seen Jurassic World. I
Ah,
actually saw that in. The
I haven't even
theaters.
seen that.
Saw that in the
I don't want to see it.
why did I see that?
I think you saw it with someone, I'm pretty sure.
Wow, that's super
I
weird.
vaguely remember you saying that you saw it with someone and it was just like a...
It must.
It
Someone
was
must
just a
have-
weird side excuse, kind of, just to see them, I guess.
Yeah, someone must have been like, "Let's go see Jurassic World," and I was like,
I think it was actually there was like a group message out that was like, hey, anyone want to see Jurassic
Yeah, but
World?
I
And I
don't-
was like,
I
no.
don't go with people, so it doesn't seem like that's what happened.
Yeah, you don't have friends, so...
It's true. It's why I have a podcast where I yell opinions at the internet.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Someone coerced me. I can't remember. But I went, and that was okay, but it was real hammy. And this somehow Jurassic Park was somehow less hammy than Jurassic World.
I think Jurassic Park is less hammy whilst being more hammy at the same time
Well,
at
it's
parts.
less hammy, but it's more sincere. Like it.
Yeah, it's a lot more like... It takes itself a bit more seriously, but like...
In the
It's-
right parts.
Yeah, but because it doesn't use as much sort of glossy CG as the new ones.
I don't know that was the reason the new one felt hammy, though.
Well, no, the new one feels plastic, whereas the old.
I disagree. The new one for me, the problem isn't the plasticity. The problem is the script. The old one is fine.
I think
like,
the new one's just modern. And the
Yeah,
old
and
ones,
it's
because
fun.
Jurassic is like, there's like 4 Jurassic Parks, but no one watches 2 through 3.
What?
Yeah, it's Jurassic Park 1.
Yeah.
It's Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic Park 2.
What?
And then there's the third one, I'm pretty sure.
What? What are you talking
And
about?
2 and 3 suck.
Wow. Okay.
And 4 sucks. Jurassic World. Sucks.
Jurassic World's fine.
Yeah.
It
Well, like,
is-
there is. I'm gonna Google it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Jurassic World was fine. I just think Jurassic Park was better, and I think that's just because the script was like so strong. And one of the things I think Spielberg does well in this is he made sure that all of the characters weren't like caricatures of a character. Like Jurassic World, because it's a new film, you have to like get the characters.
You have to hit those. So you have to hit those stereotypes.
Yeah, you got to have like the handsome boy Chris Pratt, who's basically Indiana Jones in that film. You got to have the hot person who doesn't care about family and then wants to have a kids at the end.
Yeah.
So what it seems to me in Jurassic Park is that they were like, okay, well, what if these characters were nuanced and they had complex relationships with each other? And the guy who you think is going to be like the douchebag character at the start turns out to be like really thoughtful and helpful, but still kind of a douche. Because bad guys sometimes help old ladies cross the road.
Yeah.
You know the guy in the leather jacket, the other doctor?
What
The other doctor they bring in.
what's his name? And he says and R in just every fucking line.
Yep.
Like he talks in a single tone. What is his name? Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know the actor's name. But he...
It's like Alec Baldwin or something.
It's not. It's totally different.
It's not
In fact, they're not even
Alec
similar actors at all. In fact, they have literally nothing in common. They're not even both white.
No.
What?
What? Alec Baldwin's white?
Yeah, the other guy isn't. From
He's
Jurassic
like
Park.
he's like Latino.
He's not Latino. He's slightly ethnic of some description. I don't know. Anyway,
His name's also Jeff Goldblum.
It's not. It's...
Yeah.
What?
Jeff Goldblum, we're talking about like the arsehole scientist.
No,
the
the
life
douchebag
finds a
rocker
way
guy.
scientist.
Is that Jeff Goldblum?
That's Jeff Goldblum, dude.
I have no idea who Jeff Goldblum is.
You don't know?
I know the name, but I didn't realize that was him.
Dude, Jeff Goldblum is like a walking meme. He's
Welcome
like
to David, not knowing anything about the
Jeff
internet or
Goldblum's
the
a
world.
fucking legend. I
I
mean,
didn't realize that
he's
was
a
him.
garbage actor, but he's a legend.
I've known it's one of those names I've known for my entire life. I don't know what he looked like.
Yeah,
There you go. Well, that's Jeff Goldblum.
that's Jeff Goldblum. He's a very wooden man.
Yeah, and he does a great. His character in that is really good because he's really nuanced, and you get to see that because they write.
I wouldn't say he's nuanced. He's
is.
just kind of.
No, he is like he goes.
He's
through...
just lol so random quirky.
No, I don't
more
think
than nuanced.
I don't think so. He's. I don't know. From a.
I mean, his voice isn't nuanced.
no,
His
that's-
character maybe, but his sort of
But the-
acting is very.
Well, he acts like he acts, but that's not the point.
He
Like,
acts
the way that
one way. He's kind of like Nicolas Cage, where he has one mode of acting, and that's Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, which is fine because that's how people work, Ben. Real humans aren't like, here are my range of emotions. I'm feeling things. People are just themselves a lot. And that's
Yeah, but he
fine.
has one range of emotion.
No, he doesn't. He's scared.
Jeff Goldblum.
He's scared at one point. Anyway,
He's like this. He's like as scared as Jeff Goldblum can be scared.
Yeah, which
Just slightly not that much scared
well, for
than
Jeff
regular
Goldblum's
Jeff
apparently
Goldblum.
incredibly scared.
Oh yeah, like it's huge for him, but for everyone else, it's just like you haven't really shown much else, Jeff Goldblum.
No, you've not done a lot. The guy who's the rooster from Toy Story is really good in that.
What?
The guy who's the rooster from Toy Story?
You don't. You really are good at the actor names. What does he play in this one? Like who? What character?
The character is... He's got a dumb name. McCurdy?
Oh, the fatty dud.
McFatty.
The guy that gets wrecked by the little.
He just gets fucked by that dinosaur that definitely doesn't exist.
Well, the dinosaur that's definitely just a bearded lizard.
Frill neck lizard.
Yeah, frill neck lizard
Yeah,
from Australia.
But
yeah.
it spits acid for some reason.
They really like to do that in like films, like Holes. All of those were blue tongues.
Yeah,
All the lizards in Holes were blue tongues, and all of the
Holes was a weird one.
Holes is let's not talk about that. But yeah, like I think the acting overall, like everyone. I mean, the original, there's like there's a few stand-up performances. Sam Neill, praise be.
Okay, but which character is he? Sam.
Literally the main character.
Oh, so Alan, okay.
He's Alan.
David is not good with acting.
No, so I love Sam Neill. He's a Kiwi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So I have just an innate love for him.
He was
I
real
guess.
good in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's real great.
He's really good. The woman, yeah, she's okay.
I mean, she's very much an actor from the 90s. That was the minute I saw her. I was like,
yeah,
oh, no, in a
it's
90s
just like,
film.
wow, you look right at home in like sort of fucking that Pamela Anderson show with You know, the one with the lifeguards.
Baywatch?
Baywatch, yeah. I was thinking
Yeah.
Baylife. I was like,
was
it's
like-
not Baylife.
Yeah.
Baywatch,
she
yeah.
does look like she's from Baywatch.
Straight out of Baywatch.
She's
like
cool
the
though.
hair and
She doesn't-
everything.
She doesn't just she's cool because she isn't like super.
She's another super damsel in
She's
distress,
not super
which is
boring
nice.
womany. She's like she wants Alan to be like, yeah, I want to have kids, but she's not like, Alan, have kids, and he's like, I don't want kids. She's like, have kids, love kids.
I find the kids thing just weird
She's like,
and annoying.
she's like, hey, Alan, have kids, and he's like,
'Cause I'm
"I
pretty
don't
sure
know."
in the sequel he has kids, and you're like, he should never have
should
had
never have had
kids.
kids. He's terrible with kids.
Yeah, he's horrible with kids.
He's like, kids, sleep with me in this tree. I know I'm gonna stay awake all night. And he doesn't stay awake all
And he
night.
falls asleep. It's like, you had one job,
Like,
Alan.
please.
Alan, you had
And
one job.
And if you lied to them, why'd you lie to him? You could have taken it in shifts.
Yeah.
He does. I mean, and then
You could
later
have
on,
commanded the troops.
he's
but
like,
nah.
kid, don't be a fucking pussy. Run away. And the kid's like, I guess I'll run now. Like, he's great. I love that he didn't treat the kids like people. He treated them like fucking idiots. I
Yeah.
love it. But the nuance of like her relationship with him is fucking so well done. It's so well shot as well. Like Spielberg has this real habit and this real fucking talent for finding these small ways to make shots work perfectly. And there's a scene where Alan is talking. The kid's talking to Alan before they get in the jeeps, and he puts the kid's talking at him. And he walks up to the front jeep, and he's like, "Which jeep are you gonna ride in?" He's like, "Whichever one you're in." And he's like, "Okay." The kid gets in the jeep, and Alan slams the door, and goes to turn around to go back to the other car, and the girl appears, and she's like, the girl says, she said it'd be good for you to ride with us. And there's this shot that Spielberg does where Alan makes eye contact with the woman whose name I've forgotten, and
I'm gonna find her name just to save you.
yeah, and they have this. There's like this exchange that happens. It's about like half a second long. And
Her
it's only two
name's
shots.
Ellie Sattler.
Dr. Sattler, and there's an exchange that happens between Dr. Sattler and Alan, and it lasts for like less than a second, but
Yeah.
it's shot and acted like literally perfectly.
Oh yeah, like you can tell exactly what they're
And I was like, wow, that
like
is
what
so
they're
nuanced.
what they're saying to each other
And it
just
was
with their looks.
perfect, and it was like
Yeah.
this, it was like the sarcasm combined with the sincerity, and it was just like, wow, that was so well
Combined
done.
with Sam Neill's chiseled jaw. Oh,
he's a
love him.
handsome boy,
I love Sam
dude.
Neill.
He's so sciencey. He's like Indiana Jones sciencey.
He's an actual, like, he does a lot of talks nowadays,
Yeah,
and he's very very cool boy.
he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
I liked him in the bit where the car was in the tree and he had to get the boy down. That was a good bit. You know,
I actually think the last Jurassic Park film I saw was the second one. So I'm like, was that? I was like, no, it was in the original. Or like, no, yeah, that shitty scene was in the sequels. The sequels suck.
But isn't that just because they were like made in that weird era where they were like,
They're made like 2 years later as
Uh,
well, and they were
yeah.
just like super cash grabby. And they brought back some of the actors from the first one, but not all of them.
Not
Like, they
enough.
brought back Sam Neill, but like that's it. I think Jeff Gold. No, he's not in the second one. They were like, nah, there's enough Jeff Goldblum in the Jurassic Park
with
series.
dinosaurs with Jeff Goldblum. You were like, yeah, it could have been the Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Was he in King Kong? I don't know. He should have been in King
Was he
Kong.
in King Kong?
He wasn't in King
Could have
Kong.
been. Jack Black was in King Kong.
Jack Black and like that Adrian Brody.
Can we get Jack Black in every film, but only in serious
Oh, Adrian Brody. What a
Boy.
fucking cardboard box he
films?
is.
What a piece of Tupperware.
Oh, man.
Look, I mean, I didn't... The other thing about this film that I didn't like, and again, preface this with,
I'm sorry, everybody.
I'm sorry everyone that loves this, because I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, we're not shitting on the film. We're just lightly peeing on it. Well, David's lightly peeing
Yeah,
on
when
it.
you put it like that, I now feel worse somehow. There, yeah, there's a bit toward the end, and I'm trying to think of where exactly it comes in the sequence of the film, but Alan leaves the kids to go do something, and they're in the dining hall, and the raptors arrive.
Yeah, so they're in the welcome center.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he's off to find the woman, I think.
and he's off to find the other guys to be like,
Or I think
"Yo,
he might be off to be
what's
off
going
to
on?
find
what's happening?"
the old man, the old park.
John Hammond.
John Hammond,
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the raptor comes. That's the best scene in the film.
The
Pretty much any scene with the velociraptors is the best scene in the film.
I thought that the way that they
Do not shit on the way that they moved. Like, it's
no,
literally
that's not the
perfect.
problem. No, I have no problem with the raptors themselves. I thought that scene where they get left and they like it just was really poorly done. Like for a Spielberg film, it's just shit. Like there's no two ways about it. That particular scene where they're there and they're eating their food and then the raptors arrive and they're just relying on the kids acting. It's fucking garbage.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's because it's relying on the kids acting.
Yeah.
I think the scene
Don't do that. You're a fucking talented director with years of experience.
I think the scene as a whole is good,
God
because if you
damn.
just ignore the kids and you just sort of focus more on the dinosaurs, it's great. You should never focus on the
Don't
kids.
focus on the acting.
Focus on the-
dinosaurs.
You kidding me? The dinosaurs is like the only reason you
dinosaurs.
watch the film.
Yeah.
Just like, especially when the only other people on the screen are the kids. Like, fuck the kids. Just pretend that they're just like little potatoes.
Yeah, I know, but
with
write the
like-
script so they don't have to do shit in that scene. They just have to run away. Like, it's not hard. You can fix
Yeah, but then
that
you won't
shit.
see the dinosaurs.
You can still have the... No, I'm saying you can fix that with really simple scripting if your kid actors aren't going to be amazing kid actors. But don't fucking commit the scene to film if it's not good in a film that's otherwise almost perfect.
I think the scene is good
No.
because it has the raptors in it.
Yeah. I see what's happened. I
Like, you don't understand. This film doesn't have to have good acting.
Ah.
The dinosaurs make the film good. Like the film has good elements of being a good film, but like you don't understand. This film has dinosaurs in it.
Whatever. What the fuck ever. I don't care. This film was fine. I didn't hate it. And that's about as
No,
much
like
as...
you can't hate Jurassic Park. You can hate the sequels
Well,
because they're garbo.
but also it's like it seems like our opinion on everything is we didn't love it, we didn't hate it.
No, I love this film.
Yeah,
Like, there's no doubt about it. I really like
thought it was
Jurassic
fine.
Park.
I get why people like it. Not really.
Like,
my...
I didn't have like Jurassic Park for me wasn't a film I watched as a kid
yeah.
because it came out right. Like, I wasn't, if I was like 5 years older than I am now, I probably would have watched it as a kid. But I was like 3 when this film came out, as
Yeah.
opposed to like 8. And there's like that 5 years makes all the difference.
Well,
'cause-
it's your prime dinosaur.
yeah,
zone.
prime years. You're in the dinosaur zone.
You're like
When you're like 6 through 12, you're in the dino
dude,
zone,
your
man.
dick's out for dinos.
Oh,
I tell you that.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
all day.
Oh, dick's out for dinos and Transformers.
Yeah, I mean that's a bit weird given the fact that you're 8, but still.
It's whatever.
But like I watched it. It was the kind of film where I watched where like at like my friend's place when I was like 14.
Yeah.
Like you'd watch. I think it was like you watch Pulp Fiction, you watch Kill Bill, and then you watch Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Because you watch all the risque Tarantino films, then you watch Jurassic Park because you're like everyone loves Jurassic Park.
And then, it's
Then you
just
watch
a
some
good time.
shitty horror films on the side and you get
like
scared.
a
I watched The Exorcism of Emily Rose when I was like 14. Yeah, like around that age. It fucked me up good.
Should have watched Alien, bro.
I watched Alien when I was like 12.
I
Like,
still haven't seen it. Anyway,
oh.
it's fine. Anyway, look.
Oh, that's got to change.
A lot of this podcast is me being like, I haven't seen this extremely popular thing that literally everyone in the world.
The fact the fact that you've seen Jurassic Park now, you have to step backwards and see Alien because Jurassic Park started
eventually.
like Jurassic Park was like the start of like sort of it wasn't really the start of adventure flicks. That was more like
Star Wars,
Indiana Jones. But it was the 90s Star Wars Indiana Jones.
Sure.
Even though there were Indiana Jones in the 90s.
Yep, you've listed 2 properties that were in that.
It was the late 90s. It had dinosaurs in it, okay? It was the start of like really good CG that wasn't just like, it's a giant boulder.
You know, it was the
It's
90s
not
'cause
CG
There are
though.
leather
It's-
jackets.
Yeah, not CG, like practical effects.
a
It was like the start
combination.
of like really good
It
costuming.
was finding a good way to combine the two.
Yeah, because it's
There's-
obviously got a bit of CG in it. But it doesn't have like Jurassic World, the raptors look like plastic toys.
All
CG.
All CG.
Yeah.
I really like Jurassic World, but I'm the only one in the world. Anyway, look, Ben, I didn't hate it, and that's all I can say about most films.
Well, you really don't hate a lot of things, do you?
Yeah. There isn't much I hate. I really don't
I'll just say it, I love this film.
I
I
really
think
don't
it's
like
great.
salmon. I don't know. It's just never got into
What about smoked salmon?
it. No, I can't do it. It's just something about fish. I really hate
Is it the
fish.
texture?
No,
I once
yeah.
went to a sushi restaurant and I got like a bento box and it had just a corner of just like entirely raw fish. I got like halfway through it and then like every bite just made me want to throw up.
That's the worst. Dude, fucking
I tried like just dunking it in soy sauce. It didn't
It's
help.
disappointing because bento boxes are like the hero of the food industry.
Oh yeah, like the rest of it was incredible. It's just there was just way too much raw fish.
Yeah, this film wasn't raw fish for me. It was just more like
It was like cooked barra.
a bit of plain rice in my bento box. You need
Plain
it.
rice? You
need-
kidding me? It's like
no. Here, let me explain. You need it, and you can't have a bento box without it. But you know what? It's not the best part of the bento box.
Jurassic Park for me is like the curry chicken in the bento
Oh,
box because
wow.
it's the best part.
So it's like the highlight of the bento box.
Yeah, it's the highlight.
Well, in this bento box analogy, I guess
We should
just
actually start rating films
agree to
based
disagree.
on.
We're not rating anything ever. ever.
Well, it's not a rating system. It's a bento box system.
It's more of an analogy than a system of
I'm gonna
rating.
use it from now on.
But
You've started
you can.
something.
I'm not going to
Sure.
stop you, but we're not. It's
I'm
not
gonna refer to every film as being like the X of the bento box.
because you can't introduce segments because you don't.
Because I don't have that kind of
You don't have
power.
that kind of power. We
You can
haven't,
just cut it out. Like this whole bit could have just been like gone, and it would just start off just like,
And then
all right,
I'm like,
let's
Ben.
keep going.
Yeah, and then I'm like, so Ben, where can you find us? That's it.
Yeah.
But really, where can people find us, Ben?
DCM.works. We have a website.
Oh, we have a website.
Hooray.
You can get all the stuff. We're on this Facebook at DCM Works Social.
You give me like one line to say, and then you're just like, all right, now I'm gonna say them
Yeah, I
all.
don't trust you at all.
It's
you don't know
fair
anything.
enough.
Oh, at DCM_works on the Twitters. We have, if you want to get a website, you can do that. It's in the show notes. You get $10 off to spend with how you want.
Get some dosh,
But to spend exclusively
but
on websites.
you have to spend
be
it on.
clear.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just don't want to be misleading.
DigitalOcean.
Yeah, it's good. You help support the show and other stuff. We also have a Patreon. If you want to send us $1 directly, you can do that. It's
$1.
patreon.com/DCMworks.
Just one.
That's sweet $1.
Yeah.
But look, Ben, that's gonna do it for another episode. I'm sorry if I was not positive enough about this film.
You didn't hurt my feelings. This film's still
I
amazing.
hurt someone's feelings. Probably Gabe's. If you're out there, Gabe, I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not because I
Please
think this
still
film's
let
amazing.
me
But
sleep in your house when I come to Melbourne again. But also, I'm sorry.
do you get to sleep in this bed?
Not in his bed. He has a spare bed.
Oh, dude, as if
What? It's
you gotta buddy up.
No, it's
Gabe,
hot.
get in on that
it's
shit.
summer.
Give him the
Be-
dream.
Be sweaty. It's,
You just like I don't know.
What?
Just put the fan on real high.
real high. All right. Well, we're gonna go put our fan on and eat our bento box. We'll see you guys
Alright.
next time.
Bye.
Now I just really want a fucking bento box.
It was probably a song that reminded me of it, or I done an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice.
Writing is definitely an isolating thing.
From an
Yeah.
outside perspective, that's weird as
It makes
fuck.
us look really mental.
But that is because of what it kind of said about art.
I had fun in bits. There were fun bits.
We went and bought a value pack of straps.
Oh my god, we did. There's a big lesson here to learn about storytelling.